All right, so the other day you got notes on solving equations, and it's on page 22 of your journal. So look inside there, because we did not finish. We're going to finish up with our one-step examples for dividing. All right, so we're going to do basically the same thing we did when we added and subtracted. We're going to do the opposite or the inverse operation. Okay, so you have one-step equations, all right? When I have a number next to a variable and it's squished together, that means to multiply. So to undo multiply, we divide. So I'm going to divide my equation in half. So I have to divide by -2. The negative goes with it. What I do to one side, I do to the other side. Okay, I do this because this divides to be 1. So then I have x is equal to 8 divided by 2 is 4. And a positive divided by a negative is a negative. All right, and if you don't remember your integer rules, draw your little triangle with your one positive sign and your two negative signs. So when I have a positive and a negative and I cover that up, that leaves me with the negative, and that tells me my answer is negative. All right, next example, divide your equation in half. I need to undo this multiplying by 4. So the opposite of that is to divide by 4. All right, I do that because that divides to be 1x. And -8 divided by 4 is going to be 2. And then I have a negative and a positive, so I cover that up, and I get a -2. Okay, number 3, divide your equation in half. This time our number is on the left, but it doesn't matter. Equation is equal, so they're both equal to each other. But this time I have to divide by -7. You got to keep that sign with it. I do this because this turns into 1x. And 49 divided by 7 is 7, but this is a positive divided by a negative. So I cover up positive and negative, and that lets me know my answer is negative. Okay, so number 4, divide my equation in half. I've got to get rid of the number in front of the x. So the opposite of multiplying is to divide. What I do to one side, I do to the other side. Okay, so that's going to divide out and give me x. And 18 divided by 3 is going to give me 6, and both of these are positive, and you should know that. All right, take a few minutes and work out the your turn. Okay, so after you have taken a minute or two to work this out, these are the answers that you should have gotten.